Is this enough for Vici early
I think
on?
it's a really solid early game from Vici.
Well, this could make it even more solid as they're going to roar. Highlight die, maybe the defensive deny. No, sleep not good enough. Misery trying to rotate, but the counter fissure off creates a cage and looks to fight, but now Super, he's also caged and he wants to get the hell out. He's been doomed. He drops low, a couple more auto attacks, denied by Ice. Good counterplay, but he may go down as well. The Ice Blast taking him low, it's not quite enough. F5, the Stolen Fissure again, connects on 3, they need more backup. There's the Blade Fury for Burden. They brought in the Tombstone, but Weehaw calmly finishes it off. It will cost them Sama. He's muscled down now at Decay. More and more of the little Doomlings getting the stuns off, setting them up for success here. Fenrir, Ray says see ya. 3 dead and lucky not to use a 4th. Are gonna smoke now. 3 heroes moving towards the Radiant Ancients. They start painting out back near the top tower. They may intercept Super on the retreat. This could be very big. They have the Blink Shivas, the Doom available, but Super is going to bypass the gank. Maybe instead they go in mid. FY, Fissure's there, Ice Blast, got him. Didn't even need the combo there, but now the Doom comes out on Ice. This is an Omni's used. Burning, engaging, getting some decent Battle Fury splash there, but not quite enough to withstand this pounding. It's too much right-click damage, and he will go down. Ice unable to engage Super running in. They're going in one at a time, though, Godz. They're not fighting as a full 5-man squad, and they're going to lose 3 for that. The outstun, casually lobbed out. There's still an echo here, though. Vici have to be careful.
And one of the big problems with Vici is that Jug just hasn't been a big threat in any of these fights. He got a few really nice
coming out. They are going to isolate Fenrir off the bat. Fenrir will go down. This is right when FY jumps in, but he's stolen the Fissure. The stun's there from Super. He looks to engage a Weehaw. Weehaw not dead just yet, has the Aegis though. They're committing a lot for the Aegis carry. They will pop it. Now do they re-engage? Over the top comes the Doom. It's going to be the 2 beefy bruisers. Do get out, but he's already got the ult going, so he's going to survive. The Fissure coming in again. FY with the huge plays through this as the burning Omni Slash came over the top, and FY swags all over their corpses. Blinking in, uses the raise, gets another kill. Still a 2 for 3, but remember they also cracked the Aegis and Godz. They saved both of their key cores here. So it looks like a win for Vici.
Are they going back in? That's Weehaw, he may die here.
Weehaw getting stunned, getting caught. There's no feed script. Defensive sleep, not going to be enough. Weehaw goes down as well. Vici Gaming seizing momentum, 3 in an Aegis, and keeping both of their carries alive. As Super begins to die up. Yeah, he doesn't want to go quite that far.
That's an AA, 2 supports. He's not really in trouble here, but
maybe.
Another help stun.
Highlight die came in to help him. Secret. A bit out of position and getting punished 1 by 1. They will go down, and now the dive. Super wants the team wipe. He's gonna get it, it looks like. Close. The Radiance burn. He's almost got him.
And a big problem that Vici were having until they won that fight and took Rax was that Jug didn't really have a huge impact in fights, the Omni Slash damage being negated by the armor items, and now it's actually caught up. He was about 6k plus.
And he leads the way. He's going to jump on a Super, but he got up the ult. Does he still want to Doom? Yeah, he does. And then Misery! 3 heroes completely caught out. Super trying to man fight, but he can't do it alone. And now Burning forced to blink, turn tail, and run. My God, that was quite the echo. Almost finds Ice, but there's the level death. They'll catch him out as well. Slapping him down. A gigantic dunk from the Shaker.
Misery
My
coming
God.
up big further forward, expecting Secret to be in defensive position, so they were not ready for the smoke to come from behind. But ultimately, it's just something at this stage of the game. Even with Hawks up, you never know when those smokes are coming, so you've got to kind of just be very disciplined. It's not something you can just straight up avoid.
They have found Ice here. Omni Slash coming through. He's got a Doom available. There's the lift, trying to lock him in place and smack him down. EE will fall. A big grab for Burning, ending a mega kill streak. Though it does come at the cost of an Aegis, but one Godz that they were unlikely to contest. Yeah. Double damage bottom.
Oh, it just expires. We now going to
Well, never mind. No longer. Game winning runes, so nice nothing at all, but they have got a roar and Weehaw bottom. There's the out stun. Not the hero they want to focus. They see that Satanic, and now the punishment's going to come. Eternal Envy will take down Ice. That's 1 Doom committed. Has the refresher though. They're hunting Super here. Ice Blast ready in 10. He's a bit too far away, it looks like, but Eternal Envy leaps forward, has the Shivas. He's going to crack it and just barely clipping Super. That's going to slow him down enough, and they get up the Doom. They try to block him in. He runs right through and just goes kapooey. But meanwhile, Midgod, the rat intensifies. They've taken almost entirely range racks here.
Holding the top lane, and he can TP back in 20 seconds.
Secret muscling up mid. They're gonna raise out the wave. Weeha's the man in front. Puppey close behind him. In terms of the vision, right now they get a fissure. It's on 2. Misery again with the dunk, but Burning does manage to blade for a dodge it. They're gonna buy back. It's a triple buyback. Everything committed now for this fight. They'll bring down Weeha. He goes pop, but has his own buyback. They need more. They're gonna jump on a Puppey. Roar's available. They want Pilot Eye as well. They've got to get these extra kills. Fissure comes out. Stagger to control their retreat, but they roar. Pilot Eye. The axes come through from Ice. Then they stun. They control. They smack down Puppey as well. They're even gonna get Pie. They needed it, and they also need this Misery kill as he sprints. Dust is there. No escape from Vici. Popping the cheese, trying to hang on. The blade fury comes through. The counter fissure. Death for all who push in, and now bottom creeps in the base. 4 buybacks available. But Godz, a death here from a key Vici hero could, in a moment, potentially cost them the game, and they're gonna roll those dice.
And they just knew that once they had the SF locked in place, the telekinesis was like the signal. That was the rocket play which said, we're going in right now on telekinesis, triple buyback. They engaged, Raw came back up, and Secret have got to use their buybacks well here. I feel like they want to find pickups, not just defend their base right now.
Ice Blast will connect, somehow manages to just barely clip 3, and considering that's an Aghanim's Ice Blast, that may stall the push, though, with the creeps here. And the illusions, they almost bring down the rack solo. They might just be able to finish off this melee. There's the vision. They get the job done. FY again setting the team up. Yeah, you go for the BKB. Sure, you can do a Dice Blast. You're going to get doomed. So, no real point. Burning is being eyed up by Eternal Enemy. Jumps in, but he's not got the initiation he wanted. There's a roar. There's a fissure. They're going to lock him down and control him. Now they commit the roar, but Ice is getting chucked. Burning, staying very far back. Now the Omni brings down 1. Looking for 2. Weeha has no life steal opportunity. Pops the thing. Not gonna matter. Burning, the force step. It keeps him alive, and now the fissure. The counterplay again for Midplay. Looking for Puppey. There's a double buyback here on Secret. They're coming back in. They need these kills. Doom. No, he refreshed before. No, not gonna be good enough. I think he just wasted the Doom there. Now chasing forward on the Super. There's the Doom. Finally, a Super sprints for the base. They kill off the healing ward. But Godz, it feels like they almost have to go for it right now.
Jug and Undying both can buy back here. Can they defend this one? This is it. This is do or die for Team Secret, as well as Vici Gaming in game number 1.
It well could be, but all the lanes are pushing out bottom lane. Plenty of insurance here. They're going to work on the tower. Vici Gaming, they stole a game earlier this tournament. Going straight for the throne. Now Secret going onto the racks. They're not committing for the bigger objectives here.
They're going to try wait out at least Beastmasters respawn. And giving Secret as much as they can kind of risk getting away with here, but this will even things up a lot. With Raw, though, they may look to make a play onto the SF.
Is it 2 for 2 here? Vici not ready to go in just yet. They're going to drop down the acid spray. Stun comes out onto Misery. There's the counter initiation. Jumping in deep as Ice on the Omni Slash. Going to work. Requiem not quite timed. Is ready. Keeps on slashing. Burning doing so much damage in this fight, and now they're going to lose their Earthshaker. The ancient Empress as well. It's Weeha next. Gaming with the answers. They can't stop Pilot Eye. He'll TP out, but into the front lines is Super. He's here first. I'm back. And now looking for more. He may rush onto the throne. Honestly, their 2 most important heroes, Godz, the Ancient Apparition, the Earthshaker. They can't get back in the fight. This could potentially even be the throne. Do they want to go for it?
I think they're likely all in. If Alchemist can get a good sunset of any kind, it's a quick, easy pick-up with the Blink follow-ups, and for now, they are pinging out top.
Super keeps on going. The glyph is deployed. Sitting back. Eternal Enemy will not jump in. He's looking for that Doom option. But the Manta Style's going to lose it. Eternal Enemy beaten down, and now no Doom, no buyback in game 1. As you can probably hear, is going to Vici.
These Mantas from Burning and Super. You see that Doom blink on you with the Doom cast time. Super's reactions keeping him alive. And what a way to start off our grand finals.
Well, Vici Gaming, many questioned if they had a shot after the way they were dealt with in game number, or in the previous series. They got 2-0